So this is Deepak, and I'm answering a question from Solongo. Solongo is very active in our discussion groups, discussion boards, and today she's asking on our site, discoveringyourcosmicself.com, the question is as follows. Since we are living in a 3D illusion, I'm not sure how to make this illusion more vibrant so we can all exist on planet Earth happy and excited. I wonder if we can co-create in the same frequency so that everybody is happy. Well, that is one of the things we're trying to do in these discussions, and also on Jaio.com, where Solongo is also very active. So I know that Solongo is active in Jaio as well. And we are starting a movement today. What's your wealthy? What's your wealthy is the movement. Check it out. So what you can take a photo of a moment when you're feeling joyful. You can take a photo of yourself, of somebody else, of an animal, of a piece of art, anything in nature, and post it, and let's exchange our wealthies with each other. I posted mine this morning, and I also nominated 3 people: Punacha Machaya, Megan Bruno, who's a counselor on Jaio, and Sarah Finger, who is my yoga teacher. And you can also do this. You can post a moment of well-being, of joy, of wonder, of love, of compassion, of a beautiful piece of art, something you find as beautiful, either in a person or in an object or in nature. So please do that. And the hashtag is What's Your Wealthy? And let's start this movement, and you can nominate 2 people as well. But I want to answer a question which I have in a previous post, which is called Upgrading the Illusion. So I'm doing this now, second part to that. So you upgrade the illusion by, first of all, reflecting on what is reality. Ultimate reality is pure consciousness. Pure consciousness is a field of infinite possibilities. Pure consciousness is a field of creativity. Pure consciousness is a field of synchronicity. Pure consciousness is a field of unpredictability. And pure consciousness has the maximum potential for organizing the fulfillment of desire or intention. So the power of intention lies in pure consciousness. Now, pure consciousness is, of course, overshadowed by the ego mind, which is a construct. And we are a particular species of consciousness that we call Homo sapiens, the name that we gave ourselves. And Homo sapiens means the wise ones. Well, we may not be that wise, but in any case, we have given ourselves that name, and we have also given names to every object in the universe. We have given names to all the animals. So we have created a human story, a human universe, which is basically what this book is about. Okay, you are the universe, discovering your cosmic self and why it matters. Matters as in becomes matter, or the experience of matter. So now let's see how we can change our so-called everyday reality. So everyday reality is a human construct. How can we change that if we want to? Well, there are certain things that we cannot change. For example, the regularities of experience that scientists have objectified as the laws of nature. The laws of nature are the regularities of experience, which are once again sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts, and sense perceptions, but certain regularities, like, the earth rises, and I'm sorry, the sun rises and the sun sets because the earth is moving on its axis. The seasons come and go because the earth is going around the sun. And we have given names to these experiences, earth, sun, etc. Essentially, those also are subjective experiences that occur as regularities, and so we call them the laws of nature. And we can manipulate these laws of nature and create technology, etc., etc. I've discussed that. So this, what we call the laws of nature, the regularities of experience, this we cannot change, although we can play with it and we can create jet planes and everything else. We can create technology. But all the time we must remember that this is a collective projection as humans. Okay? So how do we create the things that we can change, that Salonga was asking about? How can we make this illusion more vibrant, more happy, more exciting, so we can all live together, okay? So all live together in a more peaceful, just, sustainable, healthy, happy world, joyful world, all of that. So first thing is to connect with the source of thought. Okay, the source of thought is also the source of sense perceptions. It's also the source of emotions, and it's also the source of joy. It is pure creativity, pure correlation, which is pure consciousness. So we have to get there through transcendence, and that is the value of meditation. But you can also get there through silent witnessing awareness. So when you become the non-judgmental observer of all that is experienced, then you are getting to the source of thought. You're not defining anything, not describing anything, not evaluating anything, not judging anything, just being a silent observer. As Krishnamurti said, the highest human intelligence is to observe yourself without judging yourself. Now, from there, you can also do certain other things. You can ask yourself, what do I want? And then allow whatever sensations, images, feelings, thoughts surface and not interfere with that. So that is how you allow consciousness to express itself. Also, this practice is called choiceless awareness. So when we are grounded in choiceless awareness, then consciousness spontaneously evolves to higher states, which I should do a whole session on, called soul consciousness, cosmic consciousness, divine consciousness, and unity consciousness. And then there are certain rules that if we follow, it allows us also to so-called upgrade the illusion. Practice acceptance in the present moment. Take responsibility for everything that you're projecting as the world, and do not take things personally. I wonder if you've read the book Four Agreements, which says don't take anything personally. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions about other things and about people, about events. Don't let your ego get into the way, and also be impeccable with your word and accept the moment as it is. I, for many years, have tried to practice giving up being right, because that gets us into a lot of trouble when we try to always prove that we are right. Give up being right. Assume that you're the at cause of everything that happens. In some of the literature, that's called total responsibility for what you're projecting. So you're being a cause in whatever matters and whatever happens. And you can also practice acceptance in the present moment, because that's all there is, the present moment, and all experience is in the present moment. So if you do this, then you don't create stories. Yes, Don Miguel Ruiz is the author of the 4 agreements, and now the 5th agreement, which is all about don't buy into a story that you have created, and don't take things personally. So those are simple rules, and then introduce the intentions, as I do in my meditation every day, of joyful, energetic body, loving, compassionate heart, reflective, alert mind, and lightness of being. And most importantly, don't be offended, because if you take things personally, you will spend the rest of your life being offended. So that is another addition on how we can upgrade the illusion. As long as you think you are a body, then you will see other people as bodies. As long as you think you are a person, you will see other people as persons. There's no person. The person is a process in consciousness around an intermittent stream of sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts. As long as you think you're an energy field, then you'll see energy fields around you. And so you can see if you're vibrating at a higher level, then you'll attract other people who are vibrating at a higher level. But once you start seeing yourself as a pure witnessing awareness, then you will see that everything is made of consciousness, and it's actually you in disguise. There's no me, there's no other. The other is me in disguise. Okay, that's how we upgrade the illusion for now. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.